break from the city. It's been so long since we've been gone. I wanna feel that summer feel, but I don't wanna go if you ain't with me. Let's make a home, be all alone. So tell me, baby, where would you like to go? Maybe we'll drive from coast to coast, only to where we love the most. I'm taking you.
Hey Rose fam, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. Welcome to Cleaning with Me Mancave edition. Today we are starting out with getting some laundry taken out of the dryer. I wanted to try something different, guys. Every time that I do a cleaning video, I do it more of a sped up version. Today I want to take it just a little bit slower and see how you guys like that. Leave a comment below and let me know if you prefer the more sped up version or the slowed down version. So I am now just kind of cleaning out this lint trap. If you are new to the channel, we just recently got this new washer and dryer, and I really want to make sure that I stay on top of the maintenance for it, because you guys, it was an investment and one that we do not want to do again. So I know they said with those lint traps, you should probably wash them like in the sink with soap every 10 to 20 cycles. Up here is our drying rack. I did forget to link that in the description when I showed the laundry makeover, but let me know if you guys want that link and I will definitely give it to you. But here I am removing the clothes that I put up there to dry. Mostly I put hubby's clothes up there because when you put certain things in the dryer, it tends to shrink, and I definitely don't want him to have to deal with his clothes shrinking, so I usually hang them up to dry. For the most part, everything except his undergarments and pajamas, I pretty much hang up. So what I did was I actually purchased some black velvet hangers. Gosh, where did I get those? I don't remember. I got them either at Walmart or Target. I don't remember honestly where I got them. It may have even been Home Goods, but I got those hangers specifically to stay in the laundry room so that I will always have something to hang the clothes on. And the plastic ones that we were using, number one, I wanted to be a little more aesthetic with this laundry room. It just makes me happy. It truly makes me happy. So I have a pack of 50 and I store them in the drawers in the pedestal beneath both the washer and the dryer. Here I am. I'm going to show you exactly where I put them in here. So one thing that I started doing, which I know I won't have a problem doing because that's just who I am, is I leave a rag, a cloth, a microfiber towel is the correct word for it, and some cleaner, and I like to just wipe off some of the dust that accumulates on top of the washer and dryer. I do definitely want to keep it in as good a shape as possible, so I'm just going to remove the stuff also off of the washing machine and wipe that down as well. of the other things that I did for the items that we are keeping on top of the washing machine is they have these little rubber bumpers that you put on the cabinets so that they don't slam. I actually put those in this. I think I had like these little rubber strips as well that had like a 3M side and the other side was rubber. That I put on the gold tray, and I also put some of the bumpers on the container that holds the linen sheets. So here I'm just showing you just a little bit of the dust that accumulated on the top shelf. Of course, that's mostly just decorative items, but the place does get pretty dusty. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and take the items off. By the way, I am using Mrs. Meyer's, I think it's still the apple cider vinegar. I'm going to use that up until it's gone. I still absolutely love the smell of it. Alright fam, here is some of the items that I'm going to use to finish cleaning the man cave. Of course, I added in some of the disinfectant wipes later on. So right now, this is more of the lounge area. So if you are new, we are in process of trying to create my husband's dream man cave. We are doing it ourselves, so it's just a process of just trying to figure out what he likes and try to incorporate a style that we can find either in the store or one we try to create on our own. So there is so many more things that will be coming of this man cave, but so far we are so happy with where and the direction it's going in. So I just showed you some of the cleaning vinegar. So in that bottle I have vinegar, part water, so half and half. If you did not know, if you don't have leather cleaner, you also can use half vinegar, half water, or half dish detergent and half water. I like the vinegar. It does not dry out the leather, but it is also instrumental, number one, in really getting a good disinfectant and really diving in and getting the grease that our hands and body collect on leather. I'm sorry if you guys hear Kobe in the background. He is wanting to go out early, so he is expressing himself. Anyway, I am just going in with this cloth and a microfiber towel and just making circular motions. That is so good when you are really trying to get a deep clean on leather. I truly believe that every hard-working man deserves a place to call his own. It does not have to be a full-blown man cave. Hey, it could be his own special chair in a corner with a special pillow, blanket, stool, a special closet, just something to show how much he is appreciated and that we truly value the hard work that they put into their families. So often we hear so many negative things concerning men, especially some of them minority men. And I can't speak on the other races or ethnicities because I can only speak for, what I know and what I grew up around. However, there are so many good men out there that hold it down, that really are just stand-up men for their families. And so if you are out there and you are looking for one, do not give up hope. You have to go to God, and God will bring you your king. And once you get your king, you have to know how to keep him and treat him. As long as he treats you good, you can give him the world. Let's be on our way. 내일은 좀 괜찮아질 거야. One of the ways that I like to show my husband my gratitude and love is to make sure that he comes home to a clean and beautiful home. I also love feeding him. I love to see him enjoying a meal, and that's just what makes me happy to see him happy. Everyone's home dynamic, schedules, life, everyone's situation is different. So you may not have the time to do things in a certain way. You may have to resort to crock pots, set it in the morning, and a rice cooker so that when you come home, you too can enjoy a peaceful meal. But it's not easy, but it can be done. It's just a matter of what you're willing and not willing to sacrifice. All right, fam, so that cleaner I showed you, I think that's vinegar and like a eucalyptus. I have actually been loving using it. It is not strong. It does not leave like a heavy residue, and my guess is because of the vinegar. So I love using that on the furniture, and it doesn't even have like a vinegary smell. So I'm just wiping down the end tables that my husband has here. And what you will also see is you got to work smarter, not harder sometimes. Now, what I did with the couch is I vacuumed, or the chair, I vacuumed behind it when I moved it, and I also wiped the baseboard. Here, I'm just wiping the baseboard and the flooring that's actually showing behind there. And now I'm going to go in with the vacuum so that I can just get that vacuum up, because you guys, when I start doing just the vacuuming of the whole room, I'm not going to want to move that stuff again. So while I'm in the area and I have it moved, I'm just going to go ahead and vacuum it. Alright, so now I am going to dust off my husband's trophy case. I'm not going to be able to get to the back part of the glass because it is kind of heavy for me to move. So one day I'll have hubby move it out and I will wipe behind it. But it's been done probably when we put the room back together, which has probably been a couple weeks, so it's probably not that bad anyway. And I'm also not going to take any of the things out of the case, not because it's heavy, but once again, we just kind of redid that area as far as dusting and things like that. Once we were doing some of the modifications to the room, everything had to be dusted all over again. Now I'm going to dust off my husband. I think it is a cognac set. I am not sure, but we only use it for decor, but the glasses still do get super dusty. So I just kind of take them out and I just sprayed the vinegar and water solution on the glasses. So I'm just going to get those wiped down and put back on there so that the set is all nice and clean. Alright fam, I told you guys in the beginning that I wanted to do something new on the cleaning video. So I was on a live with one of my beautiful YouTube sisters, Stephanie. Her channel name is The Stephanie Way. And it's so crazy because she had been watching me when I first started. And didn't even know it. She was already with me. So anyway, she is such a beautiful soul, and she also does cleaning. So we were on a live last night and we absolutely had a ball. I saw a few of our beautiful YouTube sisters, T, and it was just such a good time. And it was, you know, it was much needed. But the reason I'm bringing it up is that she said something, and I've heard it so often, and it just, I kind of go that way and then I go away from it. But I started my channel out doing cleaning, and then I veered off into DIYs, and then veered off into vlogging as well, and cooking. I'm just that type of a person. I wanted to have the freedom to just be me and just show the things that I enjoyed with my YouTube fam, and my family here on YouTube seems to enjoy that, the variety of the content. But what she was saying made so much sense. Once again, I've heard it before, but it's just, I was being stubborn. And the bottom line is, yes, YouTube, no matter what, is still so very niche based as far as pushing your videos out. So I started as a cleaning channel, and I am almost sure, I don't know if I'll be able to keep it up, but I'm probably leaning in the direction towards the cleaning way again. Now, with that being said, I don't want you to leave because you like the cooking, the vlogging, the lifestyle, the DIYs. That is still going to be incorporated in the channel. However, if you see the titling, it will say cleaning motivation. But you already know me. I can't just clean. I've got to get in there and run my mouth. I got to show you, you know, some different things. I got to give you some ideas. I got to ask you some questions. So in the midst of the cleaning, I will incorporate little tidbits of what I normally do now into the video, but it will be titled predominantly about cleaning, because I've been doing this for, gosh, is it 4 years? And I enjoy it, but I'm also human, and I'm not seeing what I'm putting into it, and I could be putting more. But the reason is I got a little discouraged. But my family on here, my kings and my queens, y'all keep me going. So that's the reason why I actually still do it. I enjoy doing it because of you guys, and I like to be in contact with you guys, share things with you. I enjoy that aspect of it, so I don't want to give it up, but I also want to see what you call the fruits of my labor. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, it's time now. It's been, I want to say, 4 years since I've been doing it, and it hasn't really gone anywhere. So if I have to, let's say, title niche down, then that's the direction that I'm going to have to go in. Once again, I will still be putting in my grocery hauls. I'll still be showing you things, but you will always get cleaning out of it. And that is what I'm thinking about. Let me know your comments, and let me know what you think about it in the comments below. So I'm using some of the vinegar and water solution to wipe down these lampshades on the inside and the outside. For the lamps, since they are a little bit closer to the ground and more susceptible to hair at the bottom of the base, I'm just going in with a paper towel rather than the microfiber cloth. I'll use the cloth on the top part of it, but because the bottom may have more hair, I don't want to keep transferring hair, so I'm just going to go ahead and use a paper towel. You will see me go over this lampshade again after I finish vacuuming, but once again, just like the other side, I wanted to go ahead and vacuum because I am not going to be pulling that part away once I start vacuuming the whole room. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done now, and then right after that is when I noticed that there were still streaks from the paper towel, so then I just went ahead and redid the glass around the lamp. So like I said before, we're still in the planning process of the man cave and just really figuring out what vision my husband has in overall. Just there's a different feel and vibe to each area. So I am very excited to bring you guys along. Some things you may look at and say, oh, it's fine just the way it is. It may be fine, but it's not the vision that we have for the space. So anything that we make or any changes that we make, we look at it as an improvement. So I'm over here in this other corner just doing the same thing with this lamp. This corner is a little bit more difficult because it does have the table, and to be honest, you guys, I'm really not in the mood to pull that table out. My energy is slowly dwindling away, but I wanted and needed to get this finished. So right now I am wiping the base, which is actually sitting up high, so I didn't mind using the cloth for it. And yet once again I am noticing the streaks probably on this picture. I think that is the next thing that I am going to wipe. Sometimes I just go by with like a rag and I'll dust things off, and then when you come back you find like these streaks. So vinegar and water is just, it's a beautiful thing. It takes all of that worry away. You can just wipe it and keep moving. So right now I'm going to wipe that down, and I'm also just wiping down the end table over here with my husband's stuff on it. I'm going to go ahead and get that wiped down, and then once we're done I am going to probably take the things off of the gray shelves above my husband's couch, because I definitely need to dust those. When we were doing so much of the renovations, if you will, we were definitely doing renovations. We're putting up the header. It was just so much drywall going on. Actually, I guess I started doing the couch. Okay, well, going in with the vinegar and water, and I'm going to be doing the same thing on this couch. Now this couch gets more usage than the actual chair, so for sure there's fingerprints, there's body oil, there's, Kobe hair. There is life just on the furniture. So I wanted to give this just a really good wipe down. Now, the main furniture pieces will not be changed, so that's not something that's just going to go, that we're going to get rid of. It's just little odds and ends that are around that we feel like something else would be a better fit to work into the vision of the space that my husband has and wants. Those are the things that we're talking about changing. So because we have a reclining seat on both ends, that is a perfect place for dust and hair to get trapped. So I'm going to recline the chairs, and the middle piece, before you actually rest your legs, that little dip in there, oh my gosh, that is a dust and hair magnet. So I am going to actually just pull the chair out on both ends, and I'm going to go ahead and get that cleaned out or vacuumed out, and I'm also going to wipe it down with the microfiber towel. All right, so I did speed up this part. Now I am just going to get the room vacuumed up and put the pillows back onto the sofa and clear off this table here so that I can go ahead and get that dusted off as well. I hope you guys are still here and enjoying. I gave you a little bit of both, so you'll have to let me know in the comments if you are still here and if you are enjoying, and if you like a mix of both styles, you like one or have a preference of the other. I would love to know. Like I said, I want to revamp the channel for success, and I believe that I put the work in, so I don't mind doing the work. Let's just put it that way. So anyway, ladies, I have spoken a lot and shown a lot about my husband's man cave, my king, my everything. He absolutely deserves this and more, but you know what? So do we. We also hold it down. We also, some of us are by ourselves and holding it down. So we deserve a space as well. So queens, I did not forget about you. I have a couple new things that I decided to add to our queen room, and I can't wait to show you guys. So if you are not yet subscribed, make sure you do and turn your notification bell to all. And if you are already subscribed, make sure you still have that active subscription, because YouTube be playing sometimes. And make sure your bell is on, because I cannot wait to show you the changes that I have made to the queen room. So I didn't forget about us, you guys. So anyway, I am just going to finish up vacuuming this floor. If Big Boy would get out of the way, and then we will go ahead and mop the floor. It desperately needs it.
heart grew just to die. And now your damaged goods, damage should have never been. Thought you were bulletproof, look at you, what happened? Did she hurt you?